Hey you Valley boys, I will now be ranking the studio albums of Welsh emo post-hardcore rockers' Funeral for a Friend. Enjoy! Number 7 is Chapter and Verse. The band's last album so far, and the last with original vocalist Matthew Davies, it saw the band pivot away from their melodic post-hardcore sound and verge more towards a hardcore punk sound. For what it is, it's okay, but it's not what I come to the band for, and this style doesn't really match their ability. Matthew Davies has a limited emotive range and it doesn't really show here sadly. Also it's overall their weakest collection of songs. The track I'd recommend is Modern Excuse of a Man. Number 6 is Memory and Humanity. A return to the band's original sound after going pop on the album previous to this. It overall seems rather lifeless musically, with a less than stellar vocal performance from Matthew Davies. Lyrically it's very good and the artwork is great. There is some okay songs on it, but it's mostly forgetful. The track I'd recommend is Kicking and Screaming. Number 5 is Conduit. The band's heaviest and shortest album, it sees them go further into their post-hardcore roots with some interesting results. While it isn't their most captivating album overall, it still is a pretty impressive collection of songs, with some good vocals from Matthew Davies. The track I'd recommend is High Castles. Number 4 is Tales Don't Tell Themselves. In many ways the band's most experimental album, it saw them abandon their post-hardcore emo sound to go towards a more arena and pop rock sound. But the oddest thing overall is that it's a concept album about a sailor who leaves home and the impact it has on his family. While lyrically it is their most straightforward, it oddly works. And even the songs overall work very well, but I can understand why it's so jarring for fans of the band. If you're looking for something heavy, you really won't find it here. The track I'd recommend is The Great Wide Open. Number 3 is Welcome Home Armageddon. A return to form for the band, and possibly for the last time, it saw them recapture their old sound with some nice technical guitar work throughout, catchy hooks and great melodies. While it isn't as gripping as their first 2 albums, it still has a lot of great songs throughout. The track I'd recommend is Owls Are Watching. Number 2 is Hours. While their first album saw them gain attention, this was the one that shot them into the mainstream with hit singles and an overall great collection of songs. It's very different to their debut, with a more streamlined direction, but not losing any of the band's trademarks, with great technical melodic guitar work interplayed with emo-tinged post-hardcore. Lyrically very deep too throughout, it saw Matthew Davies really focus his vocals with great presentation skill and emotive range. This comes close to their debut as being their best album, but while different, it just falls slightly short. The track I'd recommend is Roses for the Dead. In my opinion the best Funeral for a Friend album is casually dressed and deep in conversation. One of the best examples of how a debut album should be, it has every trait that makes the band what it is and why they are so enjoyable all wrapped up in one. It's hard to even believe that this is their debut, because it does sound like a very experienced band with a lot of great production and performances throughout. That unique blend of post-hardcore but with almost new wave of British heavy metal style dual guitar leads, it made them stand out in the emo scene, and overshadow a lot of their contemporaries. All the singles on this album are fire, with great music videos for each, but the album tracks are also fantastic achievements for the band, with some of them even overshadowing the singles. The dual vocals between Matthew Davies and drummer Ryan Richards is also a nice touch, being like the emo equivalent of the Beauty and the Beast style found in symphonic metal. When it comes to this specific moment in time for this genre, this is definitely one of the best to shine forth, and gives me nice warm nostalgic tingles. The track I'd recommend is Red is the New Black. Thanks for watching. Recommend me another band to do this with, or else I'll make you a popular emo band that only plays on Skuz and Kerrang, and then you'll end up like those music channels, in the trash and forgotten.